Well, most people come to the publication staff because they're interested in the writing and the photography and the design of yearbook and newspaper. There is a business aspect that must be addressed, and that is, in part, how we sell our yearbooks. P27 Marketing is meant to help us come up with some better strategies for selling yearbooks. So at one level, P27 asks that you can explain sales strategies. You should at least know what good sales strategies are. At the 2 level, you can write a plan for sales strategies. At the 3 level, you can create effective materials for sales strategies. And at the 4 level, I'll see you practicing your sales strategies. You'll be out there making sales on yearbooks. And while your grade will never be reflected upon and how successful we are at selling yearbooks, I will expect to at least see you trying to do so. So there are 4 steps to successful marketing that we will follow in this class. The first is to identify your audience, and of course this applies beyond our school as well. You need to understand who your audience is, what makes our student body unique. Okay, so it's not just they're students, it's what are our students like in this particular year, what's interesting to them. Second, create a slogan that will appeal to that audience. Third, blast your slogan in a format that will appeal to your audience as well. So you want to think about where you're going to blast it. Social media is big, so that's probably going to be a given. Where else, though? Where else are students going to see it? And how will you blast? And here's where you need to consider quality design. All the things that we talked about as far as design and photography and previous targets applies to the materials that you make for your marketing as well. If the materials that you make to sell the yearbooks don't look good, why should students assume that the yearbook will be any different? You need to make quality pieces. Finally, make the purchase easy. If people have to track you down to buy a yearbook, if they don't know where to go, they're not going to buy. So you've got to make it as easy as possible for them to find you and make the purchase. Here's an example from Nike. Right? And they've got, of course, their very famous slogan of just do it, and then they've got a whole bunch of smaller slogans that they've worked in around it. They started by identifying their audience. Athletes are people interested in improving their health, right? So they're looking at people who have motivation or seeking motivation. Their slogan, just do it, helps build on that, right? We're implying, yes, you can just do it. You can make the choice. You can find your motivation. They blast everywhere, television, magazines, social media, anything new, they're there. And they use bold design choices. If you take a look at this print ad that they used in a magazine, we've got bright, bold colors to contrast against the dark background, and that is eye-catching, right? The slogan itself, too, aside from just do it, everyone loses games, few change them. And we're capitalizing on the fact that you're not always going to win, but we're also talking about the potential for someone to make a big difference, and that's pretty cool. You'll too want to consider the widespread availability of Nike. You can get Nike in many, many different locations. So they've made their purchase easy by marketing through many different chains. In that sense, they have done an excellent job of marketing. And we can take lessons from that and apply it to how we sell our yearbooks as well.